I chose the nursing profession after an experience with my dad on hospice 20 years ago. He was diagnosed with pancreatic cancer, and the journey with hospice changed my life and introduced me to nursing.
I think the nursing profession chose me. It's a very rewarding career.
Because it was the perfect combination of science-based knowledge and a meaningful way in impacting people's lives.
Because I have a passion in my heart to help others with their needs and sicknesses before myself.
And then I started praying, and God say, hey, go be a nurse, go heal the sick. I'm like, okay.
Ever since I was young, I just remembered it felt good to help people.
I wanted a job in which I made a difference, and I got to meet lots of people in my community.
I was a theater arts major. And then one day my mother looked at me and said, theater's beautiful, baby, but what are you going to do to make a living? I'm like, oh, crud. Okay, so I looked around campus and I said, hey, guess what? I can be an LVN in 3 semesters.
When I was 11 years old, I was in a bus accident, and the care I received from surgeons, nurses, and hospitalists was outstanding, and I wanted to do the same thing as well.
I chose to become a nurse because my husband is in the military, so we move very often, and nursing is a very transportable career.
Because I love learning new things and helping others. It was something that always caught my eye.
My mother was a nurse for 40 years, and so she encouraged me to become a nurse because it was really rewarding to her to help out people in the community.
When I was 12 years old, I was hospitalized here at Marian. I had a wonderful nurse who I admire and aspire to be like her. So since then, I always wanted to be one.
My mom, now retired, was a special education teacher, and just watching her compassion and her empathy and just her selflessness for the families and the students, that was just something that was someone that I wanted to be. But I did not want to be a teacher. So I chose to go into nursing.
My father had a huge influence in me becoming a nurse. He was the cardiologist at this hospital for about 40 years, and he thought that I would make a great nurse and encouraged me in that way, and I decided to try it out.
That's what I wanted to do. My whole dedication was taking care of women having babies, and I was blessed with being able to do that.
When I was young, I wanted to be a pediatrician, and then, as you get older, you realize that that's a lot of school, so then I decided that I think I want to be a nurse, and then just kind of went from there.
When I was a young child, my mom was in the hospital a lot for a chronic medical condition, and I chose to go into the nursing profession because I remember standing in the hospital where she was in awe of watching the team work together to care for people. And I thought to myself as a young child, as a young caregiver myself, caring for my brothers and sisters, that I hoped one day I could be a part of a team like that.